Hi everyone, this is another episode of Iwing Marketplace. If you're looking for the best experience, the best events, then you have to watch this video to the end. Stay tuned.
Hello, my name is Stanislaus Akisa. My friends call me the Lion. I'm the CEO and creative director here at Stanlion Clothing. Of course, Stanlion Clothing is headquartered here in Laurel, Maryland. We are the most explosive fashion line here in the DMV, but of course, we take care of everybody around the world.
Today, we're going to be talking about the Swanky Experience.
Swanky Experience, yes sir.
I was there, man. I'm proud to say that. It was like an amazing event, man.
Thank you for coming all the way from New York to be in that event.
It's a great pleasure.
Thank you.
So the second edition is
around the corner, March 26th to be precise.
Wow, man. You are doing a fantastic job, man.
Thank you.
But tell us, why the Swanky Experience?
So the Swanky Experience has been something that has been on my mind for a long time since the creation of the brand. But of course, we had to take our time to plan it to make sure it comes out the way we wanted it to be. In 2017, we attempted something before, and that was with a couple of two different players. But we wanted to create something that is unique to Stanlion. Like every other big brand, they put out collections every season. So far, we're able to do it once a year, but the idea is to bring everybody together to see the collection that we have that projects for the rest of that year. And of course, we're trying not to do what is just a traditional fashion show where people come and sit for 1 hour, they look kind of like they're bored and they go, but to actually come and enjoy an experience. That means you yourself coming and bringing the fashion. We love people to come, look very fashionable, enjoy the entertainment that will come with that. We do some, interact with like-minded people. Celebrities are going to be in the house. Surprises, good music, good food, and then just enjoy the fashion that we'll bring on that day as well.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
Talking about the fashion that you're bringing on that day,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Last year, I saw some very, how can I even put it, amazing design.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to prepare all those designs to display?
That took us about 9 months. Generally, right after this Swanky Experience, we will start producing for the next one.
Wow.
Yeah, it takes that long to put a collection together. We're talking about last year, we put out about 70 looks on the show. And it took that time because as a creative person, your ideas and the thoughts, they're coming every day. Right. So I just tried to do them gradually and build up the collection by myself and my team build up the collection before the experience itself. So this year there is even an elevation of the standard of what we're about to put out, because there's one thing about me: if it is not swanky, I'm not putting it out. And there has to be a constant growth in maybe the production of the show, the feel, the experience has to continuously be elevated. So this year there's a collection we're putting out called the Asymmetric Collection.
Wow.
This is distinctively designed with specific details that will just leave you wowed. And I cannot wait for you guys to see.
Look, I would like to applaud you for putting together a beautiful show like that. You don't see that every day.
Thank you, sir.
In our community.
Thank you.
But what did it take you to put all that together for it to come out so beautiful?
It took a whole team of about 75 professionals.
Wow.
To put this show together. The thing is that I'm good in designing, right? But I'm not good at everything. In order for you to put an event together like that, you need people that are great in specific roles, right? So we have our fashion show producer, Joy Kingsley Abe. She's a specialist in fashion runway and a stylist. She's major in the DMV, one of the top, event planners worldwide. FTK Connect was our event producer for that event, and then we had different vendors from the caterers, Femster production that is, man, this guy can come into any space and transform it into anything. So we had all that and about 35 models, volunteers that came just to assist the backstage that day, to bring that experience together. And this year we are doing more. Outside of what we did last year, we are doing more. So if you were at the Swanky Experience last year and you thought you had a great time, wait until you see what we have for you. 2023 Swanky Experience. We have a bigger, better venue this year, and the experience is gonna be wow.
Wow. So how did you feel, during the event and after the event, I love to hear like how your mind was skipping at each stage.
Can I be honest with
Before,
you?
after,
my mind was racing, right? And the thing is that there's always a nerve. There's always some nerves. There's good nerves. For me, I function under high adrenaline, right? I like pressure. The pressure brings my best, really. And so, being that it was our first major event, I was really on that edge because I wanted everything to be perfect. It was a perfectionist mentality. So I was there in the backstage trying to make sure the ties are good, everybody's accessories, the brooches, But what my production team has told me this year is that, Stan, will make sure you take a back seat and watch the show. But when I look at the tapes now, I am so happy with how the whole show turned out. People had a blast from when they walked in, to the cocktail area. I saw people doing their swanky moves on the 360 cameras. They had champagne war, they had hors d'oeuvres. Then they had a saxophonist that was there to entertain them the whole time. So looking at that, man, I believe that, and the feedback that we've gotten, I think people had a great experience. And the only way we can do is to get better from that experience. So we're bringing more new surprises this year at the 2023 Swanky Experience.
Wow. I'm a living testimony.
Thank
when
you.
I was just
Yes, you sure did.
coming from the parking lot, we had
Man, I saw you walking like a model.
Green, I was with my wife,
Yes.
well dressed, the swanky outfit.
You were looking all
everything.
swanky. That's
and Busy Green was there with the video.
To
I
capture.
felt like I was in LA, man. I was like, is this not Hollywood?
That is the goal. That is the goal. We want to bring that elegance from, that you only see in Los Angeles or in Atlanta to the DMV.
Amazing.
That is a goal.
Amazing.
Is that for me, if I'm involved in any project, I want the project to be world class. I don't like doing things halfway.
Right.
And then this has been my core of, my core characteristics from starting Stanlion Clothing.
Right.
It has never been that our community should support Stanlion just because you have another one of you doing something. I want you to support the brand because you actually enjoy the product. That you buy the product, you come back because the product was quality. I want you to attend Swanky Experience and come back because you enjoy the experience.
Man, I love your mantra, man.
Thank you.
Because quality is everything. Real, recognize real.
Absolutely.
People will spend that money, right?
Yeah.
And get something from you. If the quality is not up to par,
They will not come back.
They will not come back. And,
Yeah. I always put myself in that space for everybody.
Right.
If I was in this particular situation, would I come back to this event?
Exactly.
Yeah. If I sell this product to somebody, if it's not good for me, it's definitely not good for my clients. And that's how I approach things.
So, I just really wish people could come out and enjoy life.
I think there's only one thing that you have to do. Life is short. Live it.
Enjoy it.
The only time you cannot procrastinate living because you don't know what tomorrow will really be like.
Seize the moment.
You cannot say, when I'll be 50, then I'll do this. Nah,
exactly.
you do it now. The time is now. The time is now for you to come to the Swanky Experience and have an amazing time. Let me tell you a secret. There are people that are going to be at this event that maybe it's one in a lifetime that you meet them. The networking that you can gain, the experience that you can gain from just attending this event alone, believe me, might worth millions for you later down the line. So if there's anything you have to miss this year, make sure it is not the Swanky Experience. Check that on your calendar.
For real. Now that you said this, we shouldn't miss it. I mean, it's beautiful.
Thank
but
you.
tell us more about the Swanky Experience.
So,
tell us about the event.
No, the Swanky Experience, the concept of the Swanky Experience, as I mentioned before, is a fashion event, but done with a different connotation of just not a typical fashion show, but something more of an experience that we want you to come and be part of. What do we call an experience? For other traditional fashion shows, you come, you sit on a seat, and then you watch models go up and down, then you get up and leave. From the moment you come to Swanky Experience, first of all, you have a red carpet reception. You know, you take some elegant pictures, feel like you're in Hollywood. And the one thing I want you to do is to make sure you look absolutely swanky. We would love for you to wear something from Stanlion Clothing, but if you're not wearing something from Stanlion Clothing, make sure you look absolutely swanky. Come and get invited into a very warm cocktail area where you can have a good moment to share laughter with friends. In the process of doing that, 360 camera is there, champagne is there, you know, there are hors d'oeuvres there. You interact for that short time, then we will navigate you now to the grand ballroom where you sit on classic seats and we thrill you with about an hour-long fashion show. After that, you get the opportunity to get up to 50% discount on some items that will be exclusive for just that Swanky Experience.
Wow. So
for that day.
It's amazing.
Straight off the runway
Amazing.
to you.
Are you listening? Do you have your wedding coming?
Yes.
And you need suit?
Thank you. I want to really touch that part. You know, wedding planners, grooms, if you are planning any special event, birthdays, this is your moment to come and see and you just be part of this exclusive review of some of the best collections that you'll find this 2023. I do not care what part of the world you are in. I'm telling you, the Swanky Experience is the place. Come and just experience it. This is where you might just find the right fit for your wedding, for your birthday, you know, for your graduation, for your office, because now, as you know, Stanlion Clothing is a fully well-rounded brand that would produce clothes for everybody. You know, we produce clothes for people that are going classic suits for everyday wear. If you're going to the office, if you're just going, you're going to have, you know, you're taking your girl out for a date.
Right.
We got you covered. So
tell us when the event is going to take place,
this
where,
event,
and other details that we actually need to know.
This event is going to be take place on March 26th. It's a Sunday. It's a relaxed day after you come back from church, and there's nothing else you really need to put your mind to. Just get dressed up and then come to the Swanky Experience. We are operating this event in the full 2 ballrooms of the Grand Occasions Hall right here in Laurel. It's directly opposite Karl Marx. It's a beautiful space, and now is the time for you to secure your tickets, because we actually have a promo going on right now. You know, you buy any ticket now, we'll upgrade it. So if you buy a VIP silver, we'll upgrade it to gold. That means more champagne on your table, or more drinks, or more hors d'oeuvres, right? So on eventbrite.com, if you Google Swanky Experience, will come up. But most important, go to www.stanlion.com. There will be a big tab there that says tickets for the Swanky Experience. Click that link and you can secure your tickets.
Wow, this is really, really amazing. I can't wait for the Swanky Experience. I'm already thinking of what I'm going to put on.
Man, that is important. The reason I want people to come is it's important for you to come looking sharp. It's a fun-filled event where the only day that I want you to dress without having any idea else of anywhere you got to go, but just to be part of something monumental, something, just a fashion day. So come dressed to kill.
You put together this amazing event, right?
Yes,
and
sir.
I know it didn't go or some of the things didn't go as planned, or
Yes.
there are some lessons that you've learned. But what are some of those challenges that you faced?
Oh man, let me tell you, planning these events is not easy. I know that the finished product is usually just elegant, but the process of planning is not easy. It starts from locating the event space itself. And then when you locate the event space, most of the times you don't hear all the technical things to the last minute. Like the last space that we did, serving alcohol was a big challenge. We needed to get, a licensed bartender, which was very hard for us to find at the last minute. We ended up, using a one-day liquor license from our charity partners. And even with that, you still had limitations on how to serve, that day. And then, of course, sourcing the right models that you have to use for the event. It takes time, for you to get all these things. And then finding all the right vendors that you need to for the event is challenging. But I'm blessed to have planners like FTK Connect, which I tell you guys, she connects the dot, just like Iwing Marketplace connects vendors to their customers. If you go to Iwing Marketplace, guys, I'm telling you, everything's on there for you.
Man,
Yeah.
thanks so much. So, how do you want our community to support
Man, thank
the
you.
Swanky Experience
Thank
event?
you so much for that question. And first of all, I want to truly appreciate the community for all the support they have given to Stanlion Clothing, from its starting days in the basement to where we are now with 2 showrooms. We could not have done this without you guys. But now this is a part of actually us trying to, say, come on, let's celebrate. Come on, let's enjoy this progress that we have made. So the only thing we're asking is just secure that ticket. If you can secure that ticket to be here with us to party on that day, that will really be amazing, because I think that's the only way that we can really enjoy this process of growth together.
That's true.
Yeah.
Wow, this has been amazing, and if you have anything to add, this is the moment.
Man, I just want to say, man, I cannot wait to see you all at the Swanky Experience on March 26th at the Grand Occasions Ballroom. And I want to also appreciate my team that has been working tirelessly behind the scene to make sure this event will be what it is. So, man, stay tuned. Make sure you do not miss the Swanky Experience on March 26th at the Grand Occasions Ballroom. You know what time it is. It's your boy, The Lion. And when I'm involved, it's going to be swanky.
Swanky.
Yes, sir.
Man, all the best for the events.
Thank
and
you so
it
much,
was nice
Iwing.
catching
No,
up.
the pleasure is always mine. Thank you so much for all you do for the community. Thank you, Iwing Marketplace, for exposing all these vendors, all these young business people that were hiding in their shadows, but now are exposed on a global platform.
We're gonna have a millionaire coming from Iwing Marketplace.
Absolutely.